We're back. Online rank match game is gonna be
Dallas versus the LA Clippers. Dog 100 versus J underscore Hava 2.
Well, let's get the tip off going. Dallas wins the tip off. Well, we haven't scored in 1 minute, so Carter's coming down with an alley-oop, lucky shot. Well, let's get this game going. Let's do it.
Who was the city's best team? And that had never been a question before.
Knocks down the free ball. Ball is free.
Now we're getting used to seeing him hit those shots, right?
And that one's good for Fisher. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For so long, Steve, it seemed that the Clippers were always the second fiddle, but with Chris Paul ending up there and not in a Laker uniform, it just changed the whole mindset.
One big moment or big player acquisition like a Chris Paul can really move your franchise in a totally different direction.
They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Griffin the basketball. It's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one. Well, for Elton Brand, the athleticism is waning a little bit, but he still finds ways to be effective. He's a smart player. He's got a deadly mid-range jump shot.
That jump shot of his makes it tough to get to. I mean, it starts back behind his head and has a high release point. That really keeps it out of reach
for the Clippers. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Chris Kaman is checked in for Brand. Crowder comes in for Sean Marion.
One of the best in the entire league.
The kick out to Collison. And here's Mayo from the arc. The shot's good.
Soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
And the shot is good. Here's Bledsoe. He had 13 points in the win against the Bobcats in Charlotte.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well. He made some big boards, really helping
your guys from the Mavericks.
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not set.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Odom comes in for Caron Butler. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Well, Darren Collison, the speed merchant out of UCLA, a scoring point guard, the son of 2 track stars. Boy, he's got 3 points. He can't run away.
Might have to make a defensive adjustment. You can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Brand.
The team started to back away from it, making clear that highlights weren't the emphasis. It was winning. But maybe the more meaningful reaction from Griffin was this. The only thing I'm going to promise is that when you hear the Clippers, it's not going to be
a real long way from when the Mavericks were viewed as a team that only scores and doesn't really play any defense. Rick Carlisle, one of the outstanding coaches.
Brand sets a screen for Carter. Takes the lead pass. The offensive rebound. Shot's good. He's got 6.
One of the things I love about Chris Paul is that, like so many of the great ones, he plays with a chip on his shoulder. Off the floor, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Well, he's highly respected and well-liked by his peers because he's a terrific player and a great competitor. It's that new school kind of mentality.
Pace to keep defenders off balance. He said, when I first came into the NBA, I could just buy anybody. It comes with time. It's about understanding the importance.
That's right, Doris. Thanks.
He definitely keeps defenses on their toes.
Out to Marion. Mayo. Buries the long-range jumper. Mayo's got 10 points.
First half is finished. Dallas up by 3.
OJ, man, is having a ball out there. Chris Paul is also having a good game. Well, Mayo's the player of the half. Enough of that, man. Let's get this game back going. Second half coming up. Let's go.
Jordan against Mayo. Here's Brand, and he makes good on the layup. They grab their own miss. There's the 3. And the slam by Griffin.
Well, he brings a lot. It's his pursuit of the ball. And he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well. And he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
Oh, you look at Bledsoe. So solid around the basket. Currently 3rd in the league. And, of course, Chris Paul doing just
everything in the framework of the team, no matter how well they're shooting it. I know what you mean. They have been hot, but keep everybody involved.
His best NBA year, Steve, with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and Vinny was an excellent shooter. Particularly had a good feel for the game, could run the floor a little bit. So a nice, solid player in the NBA, and has turned into a good coach as well.
Third quarter, guys. And
Vinny is a skilled 7-footer. I think very underrated as a player. He can rebound, defend, block shots. Has some good post ability offensively as well.
Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He had a nice open look right there.
Lost track of how many times the lead has changed. I mean, it's obvious, though, it's been a good one, and neither side can pull away.
Jordan. And the layup ball.
Persistence page.
Yeah, and guys, where would they be without all these second chance points? They have really dominated the inside on the offensive boards. Looked like they found the
Paul with the ball. Over Fisher. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter. Now Fisher. And no good trying to get that one. Some impressive scoring, and we still have now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Dallas. Collison is out there with Mayo. Brand's checked in for Brandon Wright. Brand dishes to Mayo. Nailed from three-point land. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. That's good.
And that's consistency offensively. He's got tremendous composure and decision-making ability. He makes his teammates better.
The Mavericks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
Double your money. That's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's got
double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shoots from the baseline. Good.
He would punish an opponent's shot.
The ball. Into Jordan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's.
Boy, what a great job of getting in the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try this way to score. Take it inside.
Back to Butler. He goes up. Off on the layup. And the call will go against Karan Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Fisher against Crawford. And Fisher kicks to Brand.
Well, you allow him to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Brand nails both of them.
Well, he didn't waste those opportunities, and that's just what they needed to be this close.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. In low to Brand. Goes back up. Griffin with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Paul. Paul, right side. 5 to shoot. He's off from 3. And here we go with Derek Fisher.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Oh, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned.
Clippers with the ball. A drive by Paul. Over Fisher. No good. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W.
O.J. Mayo is the player of the game with 26 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and 0 steals.
Chris Paul is a beast. You saw all them shots he was hitting over the defender. That was crazy. But O.J. Mayo came through. He was hotter than him. He could not stop O.J. Mayo. But good job by Dog 100. Great game. He missed that last shot. But I wouldn't do it any different. He gave it to Chris Paul, and he couldn't finish it. Dallas was down by 5 with a minute and a half to go, but they hanged in there tough. Well, keep your head up when you're down. Till next time, I'm out. Take care.
Peace.